If you have a credit card, at some point you've most likely been invited to switch to a different card. For those with decent credit, the lure is a balance transfer at 0% interest. It can be a great opportunity. Fox 5 I-Team's Dana Fowle is here with the story of a DeKalb County woman who did something pretty amazing with that offer, Dana.
Yeah, and here's the headline. She did a $60,000 renovation and bought a car using balance transfers, never paying any interest on those credit cards. It's tricky, but it's doable, and she explains.
Well, this was completely unfinished.
But now Karen Leff's basement is a busy spot. Here's her husband's office. Over here, a kitchen.
This is a TV room.
And a bath, another bedroom, and storage.
Believe it or not, I use it all. I basically financed our entire basement renovation using credit cards, and I purchased a car for a year interest-free.
Yep, this is the car that her youngest son now drives. Now, let's get down to the business of how she did it and the reason she did it this way.
We were younger then. We were just starting out. We had just bought this house. So we just started the business. Our cash flow was all over the place.
But they needed to create a real home office downstairs. And in her mailbox kept coming regular offers for zero-interest credit cards. So she took advantage. Karen juggled credit cards with an offer similar to this one, either 0% interest on purchases or for the same deal on balance transfers. But first, she created what she called her safety net.
We had a home equity line of credit for $50,000.
She would then pay a contractor with a check from her HELOC. Now, that's a loan where you can borrow against the equity in your home. Then she'd take one of these interest-free cards, get the credit it offered, and use it to pay back her home equity line of credit.
I had a flow chart. And at one point, I think I had 8 or 9 credit cards, and I would basically write when I opened them, how much I put on them, when the due date one was, what the balance transfer fee was, if there was one.
It can really work, but the devil is in the details. One late payment, and you could owe the interest on all that money you transferred to that card. And you have to be sure to pay it off before the introductory period ends. If not, you got it. You'll owe interest. Karen admits it was a constant juggling act.
How long did it take you to pay off the basement?
Oh, gosh, probably 4 to 6 years. It took a while because, again, we had just started our own business and we only had one income.
But it worked. Today, young people use the same method to pay down school loans. But be clear, this is not for everybody. It takes lots and lots of discipline.
You could finance, very good loans to yourself, interest-free, as long as you know how to manage it.
It's not for everybody, although one of our crew members just said he bought a car like this. So you've got to have some sort of self-control in order to manage this. Karen, who I've known forever, is very organized. She told me it was hard, a little bit stressful, but it's been such an intriguing story that I had to share. And, I was going to do a story on balance transfers, and I always go back to Karen, and I was telling the story again, and I thought, I'm going to go over there and talk to her about it.
I'm glad you did.
I love this story.
Yeah, because it's interesting to see someone it actually worked for, but you have to read the fine print. It seems to be the message,
and
too.
Each card has its own rules. You should assume that. But here's an example of one that Karen gave me. Let's say you transferred $10,000 onto that card for 18 months, zero interest. Put it away, she says, until it's paid off. Don't use it. Karen said she found out that she had charged some groceries on one of those at one point, and her monthly payment went toward the balance transfer and not the new charge. So that $50 grocery bill accrued interest for months before that was ever paid off.
So a minor slip up. But overall, this is amazing how she was able to make this happen.
I know. And now all of a sudden I get these things in the mail too, and now I'm like,
looking?
I don't know that I have. I don't know. I juggled. I think I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do it, you have to let us know how it ends up working out. She can be the guinea pig.
Maybe I'll get new furniture or something.
Oh, there you go. Dana, thank you.